How is it?
What is he saying?
It is actually a bit better than I thought it would be. Today I want to take you along with me to some of the most amazing places in all of Thailand. I have traveled the country over multiple months this year, and this is the best of Koh Phi Phi, Maya Bay, Krabi, Hong Island, and so many more. Some of the places are absolutely iconic, and you will see the pros and cons of visiting there. On the other hand, I think there's also some lesser known places. Generally, this hopefully is the one video to watch if you're coming to Thailand. This is the full story of my journey. I will make sure to leave timestamps for you so you can watch whichever part you're most interested in. But before we get into all of that, a quick word from today's video sponsor, Level 8 Luggage. No matter where I am, rolling through Singapore, through Thailand, maybe Kuala Lumpur, most recently in Italy, I have been on the road with the Level 8 suitcases. And the reason I've been partnering up with them for almost a year now is because the quality is absolutely amazing. So whoever knows me for the longest time, I've been the carry-on guy, like super minimalist, barely any clothing on me, just like buying a new wardrobe here and there, just because of how convenient it is. And when I got my hands on their carry-on, the quality is absolutely unbelievable. So this is their aluminum Gibraltar suitcase, and compared to other, let's say, upscale luxury suitcase brands, they're also fairly affordable. And with my code Danny15, you can get another extra 15% off. And most recently, I've been actually fairly excited about that. I have upgraded to a checked luggage from Level 8. So this is their more affordable range, and I have to say, I had never more stuff. Traveling has never been easier. So on their website, they have very timeless, super high quality pieces, also more convenient or almost innovative luggage pieces with like laptop sleeves and things like that. And on another note, if you follow their Instagram page, I see very often they do giveaways. Sometimes they give away a piece of luggage, sometimes they give away flights. So there's always something going on their page, so make sure to check that out as well. And let's head back to today's adventure. Are you running?
Yeah.
We are gonna be going to, well, Leonardo DiCaprio would make you believe it's one of those hidden, undiscovered magic places that you can find yourself. The beach. But actually, it's probably one of the most popular tourist destinations in all of Thailand, if not of the whole world. We're gonna be going today to Koh Phi Phi. As always, we're super last minute. Hope we're gonna make it to the boat. 15-minute drive to the port. Off we go, leaving the island of Phuket. Seriously, I spent so much time around here. I was driving around so much. Very far back there, I kept saying it in a few videos, you see the white Buddha of Phuket almost everywhere you go. So definitely, I would have never said that I probably will miss Phuket like that. But this is the last boat that is leaving today, and I'm very happy that we made it on it. Next stop, Phi Phi. Let's see. Phi Phi. Let's go. We are approaching, actually this is Maya Bay. So this exactly is the place from what I referenced in the beginning. I think I didn't mention it properly. So the movie with Leo DiCaprio, I think it's called The Beach. It was filmed right inside there. I don't think it's like such a big deal. The movie is actually, it's an interesting one. I think the message of it is kind of also interesting. It's kind of like, in my opinion, it's a bit of a cautionary tale, but yeah, this is Maya Bay. Most likely we're going to be going there next few days, considering the weather is going to be good. And Koh Phi Phi. That's it right there. Damn, it's already sunset. There it is. Welcome.
To Phi Phi. Paradise.
So guys, we got here and now we're gonna be walking to our hotels. He's on them real mushrooms. Yeah, this is actually pretty awesome, right?
Wow. Guys, look at the view. So you see also got like little gardens. Completely different world here. Magical!
So, checked into the place that is going to be home for the next 2 to 3 days. We'll see how it's going to go. I think most of the time we're going to be out and exploring. Going to go to the, what is it? Phanga Bay that I showed you. But actually, we first got a room for like around 25 bucks. Again, not going to go out much. Decided to go a bit more on a budget, but still trying to have it nice. Like smaller islands are always a little bit more expensive. So I was expecting anything. And honestly, the room downstairs, no, like barely any window. And then she's like, yeah, for $3 more you can have a different room or going up. This is absolutely beautiful. Sometimes, you know, it's like weird what you can get for like a little of a $3 upgrade. We have a nice terrace here, nice flowers, super nice room actually. So yeah, this view is sick. She came in, she was actually a little bit shocked about how Koh Phi Phi looks. Still in shocking?
Still in shocking.
You know, the port is very commercial. There is Burger King, there's a coffee shop. It's not what you kind of would think of a small little island, but let's go and dive into it and let's see what's going on here. So if you're wondering, this is the Indigo Hotel. It's cute. Will do. Yeah. Come. We're being fed well here. So, coming out, what is your impression? First impression?
Not that good.
I mean, you see the background a little bit. Honestly, guys, I think overall it will be nice. But I have to say, I have been here in, what was it? I think 2018. It was one of my first trips, and there was a bunch of bustling bars. It was super busy. Here, ATMs. That's
what
not.
About it?
Well, I was just like, let's get money before we leave.
God,
Yeah.
it looks like gonna eat up your card.
And honestly, what I did not expect is that so many shops are going to be closed off here. I mean, I would say definitely this place is much more about nature, about the beaches, about doing trips. But I think it also used to be a lot about party for people, and we're going to find that out. Also, I think the tattoo studios are here are fairly famous from what I have heard. But I remember actually I was walking by here, what was it now, 3-4 years ago? I think back then I had like 3,000 subscribers or something like that.
3,000.
Yeah, something around about. I remember Thailand videos were not doing too well back then. And yeah, basically we're actually mostly here for you. So,
Yeah, I really want to come and check it out.
but I think they have good pizza somewhere here. I haven't had pizza in like years. So guys, I would say it definitely really depends which street you happen to walk into. Again, I'm like about to say here, it kind of like looks nice. There's like a huge graffiti on the wall. So definitely like Koh Phi Phi, I would say it has its own like rough charm in many ways, but this looks new. A lot of new things they did pull up here, which is kind of nice to see that they're renewing it. And you know, it's, oh wow, this is why we're here.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Like, look at this. This looks like a freaking screensaver.
Yes.
Even without daylight, without anything. Guys, wow. This is voiceover for you. Wow. There's this like Instagram thing. Wow.
No, seriously, what is this place?
Yeah, is
this
that how that goes?
This is paradise.
Ah, yeah, I know that one. And if anybody gonna watch this video a few years from now, it was an Instagram trend. Wow. Yeah, that's nice.
What are you doing here? Hey, yo.
Waking up here, I'm really happy that we did a little room upgrade, because having the rooftop up here is just an absolutely different story. So on the one side is amazing scenery, on the other side we hop out of the room, we have this huge orange cat that then ended up running into our room, and I just have to say, I let the bird out a little bit for a little bit of a bird's eye view. And as I mentioned, I've been to Koh Phi Phi before, but the scenery here, and especially now coming back a few years later with a little bit of, let's say, better aerial photography skills, wow, you probably have seen it already. It is just absolutely unbelievable. So it happened to be kind of a super hot day right now. Decided to hit the beach. Actually wanted to do some other stuff. I'll get you a tattoo after that.
I'll get a getaway to see here.
Sounds very good. So there we are, main beach of Koh Phi Phi. What do you think?
Yeah.
Looks insane.
Yeah.
Look at this back there. So theoretically you could cop one of these kayaks and either go around the corner. Monkey Beach is right behind there where this guy is headed back there. Okay. And I think this one's called Nui Bay. It's behind the rock, so there's a beach behind it. It's really cool actually. Maybe tomorrow morning if the weather is good. Oh wow. Let's say beach test at Koh Phi Phi done. So this is the main Koh Phi Phi island, and I have to say the water is so salty that when I speak, feels like I'm having salty crackers. You know, the beach is really, really nice. But I have to say the hotels are pretty old school. It's actually funny. It's like really kind of like 20 years ago. Like, it's hilarious. So, kicking the street. It's already 9 AM, but it feels like 7. Very quiet. I feel like all the people that had a drink yesterday are sleeping it out a little bit. We were like, hey, we're gonna be early bird, and we wanted to go 7 or 8, but okay, viewpoint, 30 baht, Looks like you have to, I think this is like a bit of a shortcut or something.
Should we do that?
Yeah, we will. First I want to check it out. So yeah, I'm starting to really warm up a little bit to Phi Phi. And this time a lot of new places popping up, a lot of new little cafes, so that's nice to see. It overall raises the island a little bit. It's like a 5 or 10 minute hike in total. Let's go. You ready for the view?
We're already here?
Not 5 minutes.
Okay. It's faster than I thought.
So, getting the hike on, we made it up. There's 2 viewpoints. The first one is a bit more like with some like fruit little statues. Usually not too much of a fan, but actually they maintain it quite nicely, so the view is absolutely incredible. Look at this, here's like a little butterfly farm. I think it's self-run. Okay, spent around 2 hours at the viewpoint here, and I have to say, at first when we got up, it really depends on who is up there. Usually, I would say this viewpoint's probably going to be packed in the normal tourist season, but up there, especially towards the end, most people were just chilling, sitting there. Sometimes it's 10, 20 people, sometimes just 5. So actually, fairly chill, even though I think most of the time it's probably not like that, but the view is absolutely mind-blowing. But that's kind of like to share a little bit the, let's say, Instagram or YouTube versus reality, which is most of viewpoints like that are usually super packed. Everybody tries to get their photo and things like that, but this, I have to say, is probably one of the most insane views in the world, together with things like, you know, the Nusa Penida viewpoint that you recently maybe seen here on the channel, Clinking Beach. Going to Maya Bay, the beach. Let's see. Forgot change?
Hundreds. That is my entrance to Maya Bay. How dare you?
So, gonna be heading out right now. Usually the tours leave around like 9, 10 a.m. Right now it's 8. So we'll see how it's gonna go. The weather is absolutely beautiful. The morning action is happening. Looks like a lot of people are leaving the island. So yeah, we're gonna talk to some of these guys. Gonna see what they can offer us. Don't let it run. Let's walk over. Good morning. You offer private boats?
Yes, there you go. You like?
Yeah. To the Maya Bay.
Yes, Pili Lagoon, you can photo video.
Very good. Yesterday I talked 3 hour 1,500.
I can do for you.
Yeah. So, after a bit of negotiations, it's one boat, you know, they do kind of like 2 people. I mean, hey, just, what is it, 2,200 baht for 4 hours. I'm gonna confirm with him though once again.
Yeah.
And yeah, let's head out. So, today we got joining.
Hello.
Harry the man.
Good morning.
We got Clara.
Hi.
How's the
You
trip
got
so far?
Bianca?
Very good.
Hi.
Subscribe to Bianca.
Very good trip. Thailand's beautiful. Very touristy, but what can you expect in such a beautiful place?
You wanted to cancel on us this morning. How dare you?
My bed is the hardest bed I've ever slept on
Really?
in my life.
Was music playing during the night?
No.
At our place, I fell asleep with like podcasts and like.
Really?
Yeah, they had a party going. Wow, this is beautiful.
Let's go.
So the boat looks absolutely amazing. Let's climb in. Thank you.
Thank you.
So after some final last minute negotiations, we're heading out. I think should be smooth from here. I'm actually quite excited. Approaching the one and only Maya Bay. Seriously, wow, this thing looks absolutely insane. So, rolled into Maya Bay. You know, they say these days actually not allowed to have boats in here. Did they like just change it, or?
I think you're not allowed boats past this point.
On all the recent photos I've seen, I've also haven't seen boats, but maybe they just like angled them out or something.
Yeah.
So, I would say super sick, and the water, it's super clear. You see tons of fishes, but I think this is not yet the quite iconic perspective. You know, we're like looking at the beach.
Yeah.
I think the sick view is from the beach.
Yeah. How are we gonna be able to get there?
I think we're gonna walk, like swimming around, you know,
Okay.
boat around. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, hopped off the boat. As of right now, this is the National Park of Maya Bay. They got like this docking place, hop on, lots of boats, also early in the morning, but I mean, that is the spot. So, entrance into the national park, and actually interestingly it gets super calm, quiet, peaceful here. You hear these little crickets. So, Maya Bay, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Entrance fee, 400 baht. If you're Thai, 40.
I'm Thai.
Well, you might be. Just give him 40. Whew, so got in, paid our 400 baht fee, right? 400?
400 each.
If you're Thai, it's 40 baht.
Yeah, you almost
First time on the beach as well, right?
Oh yeah, first time. Last time I was here, we weren't. This area was closed, so we were just kayaking out there.
It is pretty sick.
Yeah. Oh my god. Wow.
What is this? This is heaven. Exactly. So after getting into the national park, you get this view. Especially if you come a bit earlier, there's not too many people yet. It's absolutely unbelievable. And you know, the way we got here was by coming from Phuket to Koh Phi Phi. And in the last video, I've already shared with you a bit how I travel. When people ask me, I tell them, for years, I've been traveling with carry-on luggage. And on that note, let me tell you a bit about Level 8. For whatever reason, for the longest time, I've always used the carry-on. Throughout the last 5 years, I went through multiple of them, and I always found them more convenient. You show up anywhere, you put it on the ground, you put it on your bed or on your sofa, and then everything is very quickly accessible. And when Level 8 reached out to me on the website, their luggage looked pretty clean, pretty nice, but when it arrived, I have to say I was blown away by the quality. So this is their aluminium carry-on suitcase and just everything about it. It's super sturdy. So this is their premium line, the aluminium suitcase, but also on the website they have some very functional ones. So one kind of with a laptop compartment where quick access. I was very tempted to get that one. You can check it out. So they're more standard luggage, considering the quality is actually really affordable, and then it goes also up to the more premium pieces like this one. One of you guys who are watching, you should get one of these for free. I'll be running a giveaway on my Instagram in around a week from now. I will link it down below in the description of the video, together with the website of Level 8. And if you're watching this video a bit later, a few weeks or months from now, if you want to have one of these pieces, if you're planning to travel, I will leave my code for 15% off. So they told me this is a discount that they usually don't offer, but with the code Danny15 you can get 15% off of any of their different pieces. I have to say, this is the nicest luggage I've ever had, and I'm really excited to travel with it. You will find all the information down in the description, and with that, let's get back to today's travel video. So this is Maya Bay. How is it?
Sing. What is it saying?
It is actually a bit better than I thought it would be. Crowds are huge, but just so is any popular beach, really. But wow, the scenery is just absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Whew. And that's kind of like, guys, for you, it's like expectations of Maya Bay. Ooh, wow. Yeah, there's
Like
fish swim. Oh, big one, yeah. Is it a shark? Yeah. Go get him.
Baby shark?
Go get him, yeah. Okay, so this is the expectations of Maya Bay. This is the reality of Maya Bay. This is how we're gonna have a super view. Wow. Okay, ready? Come. So, we are running a little bit through the crowds here. So guys, beating the crowds, they say. I don't know what they mean. I don't want to hurt anybody. So, just gonna enjoy the crowds, right? Everybody's like, beat the crowds. It's like, why would you beat the crowds? It's like, come on. Let's go!
Again, some sprint.
Yeah, I get like super view on, you know? Yeah. So we're just going through the crowds. Everybody in there. Yeah, let's head up.
Okay.
It's like oatmeal here. Alright.
protects me from my winter hell.
Oh, what about me? Yeah. Okay. Oh, really?
You want extra?
Shark, guys. It's a shark.
This is my first time seeing baby shark.
Tim, he goes in with his muff. That's it. And so made it. The beach. Impressions? What do you guys think?
Incredible. Not what I was expecting. Better.
The view is sick.
It's even better in person.
No, Thailand is like really like this like screensavers that you saw on Windows when you were 15.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You were like,
fake.
what is this place?
It looks fake. I think it is fake. They've just recreated it. Man-made.
Yeah, Harry just said it's man-made, and actually I was just thinking that I would say the thing that makes this place, at least for me, is the aesthetic of the beach. Because like we were just talking in, what was it, Nusa Penida, for example.
Yeah.
It's just, I would call it more impressive, like a beach like Clinking Beach or Diamond Beach. It's just huge cliffs, very big wide beaches. But here the aesthetic, it's almost like somebody, you know, designed this place.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just really, really nice. And you have to say, yeah, it's full of people, it's full of crowds, but any other beach, regular beach you're gonna go to is also gonna be fairly full of people. I'd say just the only thing is a little bit different is that everybody's trying to get the shot here. That is how you could describe Thailand. Trying to get the shot. Oh, but it is super sick. Everybody's just so much immersed into getting their Maya Bay shot, which at the same time makes this place a little bit anonymous and low-key. Nobody is like, you know, at many beaches, if you want to come there and shoot content and do photos, do videos, people are going to be looking at it because people there are to relax. Here, everybody's here to get a shot. So you might feel about that whatever different way you might feel. But be honest, if you're going to come here, you're also going to be going for that shot because this is heaven. Is it for us or? No, it's not for us. It's like they allow you to go up to the waist, you know? Oh wow, wow, seriously, I'm seeing in a GoPro.
Yes.
The background, like,
insane.
you know guys, what I'm looking at is very different. Like show them, like show around. That's what I'm looking at to be able to talk to you. Wow. It's insane. It's like, you know, I don't want to get like into religious like arguments or anything, but like places like that, this is the moments where like, ooh, can all of that here be a coincidence? I don't know. It's crazy. Wow. So everybody's trying desperately to get their shot in. I was just telling Harry, everybody always says beat the crowds. I'm like, hey, don't beat the crowds. We're just coming back to get our stuff. Gonna go back to the back of Maya Bay, and yeah, we got this boat. We're not sure actually how much else we can do, but at the end of the day, we came out mostly from Maya Bay. So I would say, if you're coming out here with the right expectations, this is one of the nicest beaches ever. If you expect to see what you saw with Leo DiCaprio, you're gonna be disappointed. Because it's, yeah. Just walking with this backdrop is insane.
I know. Any German beaches like this? I think there's a few English beaches. Very similar.
Yeah? Servicemen are here. Where should we set up our shop? Okay, so heading out. I have to say, I enjoyed it much more than I thought I would. The crowds are insane. It's some of the biggest crowds of my life. I'd say it goes into the top 5. Like Taj Mahal, as you said, big crowd. Around Indonesia, the viewpoints, you can find a crowd like this. But still, you have to honestly say, everybody's just getting their photo done and people are quiet and peaceful, so... Ooh.
Yeah, like the decibel level is low.
Yeah.
It's not like no music. Chill.
Just the guy when you go in.
Yeah.
Alrighty guys, on the way out. And as you see, before we got in here, there was nobody around us. People are just coming and coming. So yeah, we did beat the crowds.
Yeah, we did.
Looking for our boat.
I see a boat.
Is our man on the way?
Yeah, I think our man is coming.
Alright.
Okay, we will look for you.
Okay, made it back onto our boat. So we'll see right now. Have like another hour and a half on it. So we'll be driving out. Well, actually, if he can just kind of like chill with the boats there, then I could fly. Yeah. Guys, let's go. If you don't do it now, you will never know. Like the movie, you know?
Have you seen the movie?
We watched it like a day ago. Yeah. So, next up for today, we thought it would be Monkey Beach of Koh Phi Phi, but it looks like it's some other beach with some type of monkeys. Let's go check them out. So, here we're preparing a little bit to get into the water. Interesting. So there's like some type of place you can go in. Carry you, come on my back. Oh no, it's actually, I can stand here. Yeah, hop on. Whew. So, let's go check it out. Made it into a bit of a cave enclave. Yeah, I don't know.
I remember.
After people around here, you know, but after there, too long, but too cold. Oh my God, you can check out.
It's like right. So if we're not gonna pay him right now, he doesn't wanna leave us.
Up to you. This is exactly what the lady said yesterday.
Yeah.
Up to you. If you want to pay, up to you.
And so after a bit of a hiccup with the driver, we are back on land. Good trip overall. Boats look sick. Right, good trip overall.
Hell yeah, great trip.
Made it back onto the island. Just we're talking, yeah, we had a bit of an issue with the driver, but at the end of the day, the way I see it is, hey, if you choose to come to Phi Phi, to a very touristy place, really anywhere in the world, but especially in Thailand, very likely it's going to happen that, yeah, he basically didn't want to take us anywhere at the end. We asked him to take us to Monkey Beach, but then just took us to...
1 hour left.
Yeah, we had over an hour left a little bit, so he easily could have taken us there. We'll probably want to save on some gas. He was a bit... like not very, how to say it, you were asking him to do things, he was just kind of ignoring you a little bit, but yeah, I guess after a few years of working in a tourist spot like that, that's kind of like the environment, just to very realistically share it with you, not to sugarcoat it, but Phanga Bay, nevertheless, like if something like negative like that a little bit happens, like I'm almost like, you know, if you, it can happen, you might expect it, so all good. Hot Thai time.
Hot Thai time.
Hot Thai time. There's a really nice little local restaurant here. No, seriously, Phanga Bay was just insane.
Yeah. So
I even kind of like liked the crowds. It was funny.
Really?
Well, running through them was fun.
Yeah. we're like the monkeys in Phanga Bay.
Exactly.
And it's just 10 days now. Don't get excited. Are you taking the airport to the airport?
Very nice. Thai is on the way.
Hooray! So we've got a little bit of nuts, a little bit of onion, some nice. See how the colour of it is dramatically changed, which is obviously.
I think they're different.
I don't hear you.
I think they're
What do you say about that?
Should look into the camera.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's heavy.
Probably like 7, 8.
And so, now after 3 days in Koh Phi Phi, I want to talk a little bit about how I feel about it. The good, the bad, but mostly honestly, let's start with a little bit of the good. If you're watching this video, like, there's no way you could have missed it. The scenery here is absolutely unbelievable. It's like out of a painting, like out of a movie. It's really one of those places where a lot of what you see on social media, a lot of what you see on YouTube, especially on Instagram when you pump up these like saturation filters, it's not really real. Sometimes the waterfalls you come to, they're not bluish at all, they're not that great. But here in Koh Phi Phi, you have to say, even though the place is absolutely packed with people, the nature is breathtaking. It's absolutely amazing. It's one of the most beautiful places aesthetically, really, I would say, in the whole world. And the place kind of has an interesting history in the sense of when the tsunami hit in 2004, this place and the other islands around here, yeah, it was kind of, yeah, terrible, definitely, and they rebuilt it over the last decade. So you do see a lot of constructions. When you just walk around, this kind of surprised me. You arrive, it looks like they're, I've mentioned in the first impression, they're building a sewage system. A lot of places are closed down, shut down, maybe out of business, maybe under construction. At the same time, new places are opening up. So I feel like beautiful. This is Koh Phi Phi. Let's go right now. Ready to go to Long Beach?
Yes.
Let's do it. What is your opinion on Koh Phi Phi? Give us the real deal.
When we just arrived, the first night I felt horrible because just lots of constructions and everything is kind of like broken. But the day after that, we went to the viewpoint. I get to see the, you know, the whole view of Koh Phi Phi, and I kind of like appreciate this like messiness or, you know, like a broken part of Koh Phi Phi because you have them both. But I think overall it's like it is a really nice place, right? Because now it's not the best time to come here, but I think now they're getting ready. So if you're coming to Koh Phi Phi maybe 2 or 3 months, I think you will have a very good time here.
Yeah. In terms of if you want it to be like all alive and busier, but honestly, if you want to live a bit the lifestyle that I talk about, kind of like traveling, living remotely, maybe working at Koh Phi Phi, just stop by for a day or two, enjoy yourself, enjoy the beaches, do a boat trip, because honestly, I cannot see myself here, you know, spending over a week. I probably would lose my mind a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
But it just doesn't look like any other, like for example, it doesn't look like nothing like
Bali?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels
Bali is like a boutique. Everything is very detailed.
For example,
it's like so nice. Here you just have to embrace the raw feeling.
But while the nature is just perfect.
Yeah.
Like the nature is like, whatever, to use your word, as boutique as it gets, you know. Let's keep walking, let's go. Hope I give you an honest perspective, guys. Don't want to sugarcoat everything all day like you see it in most travel videos. Right? Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. So over here, this is the pier. A lot of people just arrived. That is quite convenient.
Okay, and so here we are at the port of Koh Phi Phi. This is most likely where you are gonna be arriving if you would be coming here. So on the one side, it's crazy. This is just a random port with like really old boats, but you have the super clear water down there. You almost just wanna jump in together with the boat and the gasoline that they're shipping over here on the other side of us. We're having a Burger King right here. Gotcha. Okay guys, actually kind of surprisingly, we found like, this is like right next to the local market behind the port. Really nice cafe. It's kind of like on the corner. It's very low-key when you walk by it, but when you come in, it's a nice little room. The coffee I haven't tried it yet. Let's go. It's pretty freaking good coffee. And as of right now, just gonna take a little bit of time, catch up on a little bit of work. There's like right now a lot of planning into the Thailand video series, a lot of email, a lot of different like but in terms of cafes, I think this is one of the only few that kind of feels like a nice, you know, co-working cafe. So what is this? A Roasters?
23.
23 Roasters Krabi. Looks like a chain. They have the coffee club, but so today, kicking off the morning on the roof of the place we're staying. I'm doing a little bit of exercise with the bands, and you know, it just gave me a little flashback, I think, to 2018 or something, when I just been starting making videos, when I just started to travel full-time, or at least back in the day it was a little experiment. I was like, hey, let me try doing these videos, let me try head out, and yeah, since then, just standing here a little bit, having some nice music, had some nice, I don't know, just positive feelings overall, and just a little bit kind of like this idea of like, hey, proud but never satisfied, in the sense of really was able to build the life that I wanted to live in, like 2018, 19, 2, 3, 4 years later. This is exactly kind of like what I wanted to do: travel the world, create content, work with different people, and just live life on my own terms. That was kind of like a little bit of a dream when in 2018 I was working out on a rooftop in Ao Nang. I think that was one of the first time I made like kind of like my money online, and yeah, I was like, wow, this could be real, and now it is, but it's still just the beginning of, once again, another chapter. That's the exciting thing about life.
This place, wow, didn't expect that.
Let's have some.
Yeah.
And so over here, wandered into kind of a nice cafe. It's called Phi Phi Chukit. It's really on the corner, as I said, when you're leaving the main Phi Phi city, and the place itself is nice. You can have like some type of pool, but this is the view. So you're just sitting down there, and surprisingly also, depending on what you order, they have some pasta for like 5, 6, 7 euro. This is like pretty much as much as you could be paying for. So also speaking about Phi Phi prices, this is kind of like the little bit more pricier places, the few bigger hotels that they have, but still, I just ordered like a steamed noodle soup. I really love the flavor here in Thailand, very rich, for like 70 baht, which is $2. We'll see what's gonna come, and like a nice fruit shake for 80 baht, like around $3. So still, even in the nicer places in terms of pricing, it's very decent and reasonable. But these blue shades, guys, this video is all about that. Wow. So walking down further into Phi Phi, seriously, if you walk further down here, it's really definitely absolutely worth it, because you get a full unobstructed view of the Phanga Bay, which looks really impressive from over here. And also the vibe on the whole Phi Phi Island really changes, like it becomes much quieter. There's also some much nicer resorts than kind of like the main area. Still a little bit old school, but kind of cool. Andaman Beach Resort. Whew, and then here, Phanga Bay. Should we swim?
Definitely.
If we don't do it, we will never know, as Leo said. And so I had a feeling, if you're gonna walk a little bit down the island of Koh Phi Phi, private beach number 1. Absolutely nobody, and I mean nobody on here. This in the back is Phanga Bay, the super famous beach with hundreds, sometimes of thousands of people coming in and out every minute. And this is the kind of world to see beach right here. So if you're gonna walk around from the port a little bit down the road, wow, I'm even like surprised myself. It's so nice, so calm, so peaceful. Where are you at? Nice. We found the village from the movie. We found the camp. We got the map.
Yep.
And so over here we made to a place that looks kind of a lot like the place in the movie The Beach. Bit of a camp, I think it's called Viking Cave over here. So on the way to hopefully Long Beach. Well, this is the camp after they abandoned it after the movie. They had to leave.
Leo was sleeping right in
Exactly.
exactly room.
So here is like a tree house. Really, right? There's more by the beach. So after a bit of a 20-minute hike, here a bunch of
Liar.
interesting,
Almost 40 minutes.
maybe an hour. Guys, always like, you know, just go. So Long Beach, there's a sign. Let's see. So, long walk to the anticipated Long Beach. So a bit of a hike over a mountain, Maya Bay. This is still the main piece of the Koh Phi Phi done, the main island we're on right now. And honestly, this video, I'm not sure if it's going to be part of the same one, but it was supposed to be kind of like Koh Phi Phi, is it good, tourist whatever heaven or tourist trap, but always these like, you know, bit of abrasive titles. But honestly, you know, before I came to Koh Phi Phi and also the first moment when I arrived here, mixed feelings. As I said before, nature amazing, but kind of like the vibe in most places just way too busy. But now I'm starting to realize, for example, this Long Beach area, like here in the back, a lot of nice cafes. It's super calm, it's super clean. This resort, what's the name of it? Paradise Pearl Resort. And also if you look at the map, you're gonna find that Koh Phi Phi actually is a fairly large island with a lot of different sides where mostly you have to take a long-tail boat, one of these. I don't know, this one you can take too, but one of these long-tail boats to get on. And honestly, I feel like I've only seen like maybe 20, 30, 40% of the island, with the drone probably a little bit more. But yeah, if you're looking for a peaceful, let's say, time to wind out here, maybe you could even imagine spending like a week or so. You mostly hang out around these nice little old school resort, have this sick nature, and then you just maybe head into town. And I think also mostly actually the Wi-Fi connection was also surprisingly really good, fast uploads, downloads. And so actually now it's starting to shape up a little bit where even today we're probably gonna leave, still probably gonna leave, but I'm thinking maybe stay even a little bit longer. So here, a nice cafe also by the beach. Damn, Koh Phi Phi is starting to become one of my favorite vacation spots. Yeah. I actually thought I would be filming this video telling you it's mixed feelings, but actually it's quite amazing. So guys, and if I don't get around to it later on, to wrap it up, Phi Phi. It's an amazing place, especially for a vacation, for first time traveling. But I thought I would finish off this video saying this place might be not for everyone. And while that is definitely true to some extent, I have to say I fell in love with Phi Phi once again, especially after going to that a little bit more quiet, a little bit more remote place. I feel like there's still even a lot more to see in the area. So basically here on the channel I document my life around the topic of building a remote lifestyle, traveling, but more so even living in different countries. If that's something you're interested in, make sure to join on the journey. We have been doing it, yeah, pretty much since 2017 on the road. And yeah, we're just getting started. With this, you too got a world to see.
Coming back from
Long Beach.
Yeah.
It's just easy way, right?
It's not hard, but it's like 15 minutes.
15 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's easy.
All right. Istanbul is the good one.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, man. I'm Danny. What's your name?
Chino.
Chino?
Yeah, are you filming me?
Is that okay? Cheers, man. You watched the Istanbul video?
Yeah.
So, got the luggage going here. Whew. Goodbye, Koh Phi Phi. You don't see me too often with a front backpack, but when you do, it means we're packed. This is the port. Our luggage is all ready. This is gonna be our boat. We're ready to go. No, actually, this one. That's pretty nice.
Okay?
Going to Ao Nang.
To Ao Nang. Sure, yes.
And where you stay Ao Nang?
I don't know. He booked it.
I want to know where you stay.
I don't know. I haven't booked it. I'll book it on the boat.
Ah, you don't
Yes.
book yet.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you.
Coming up right now. We're gonna be in Krabi for a few days. I'll take you along right now. Wow, this scenery is just like, you have to see this. This is incredible. I actually wanted to start the video later on, but let's keep it nice and raw and real. And just to share with you, after that, we're gonna be crossing the main island of Thailand. We're gonna go to all of the islands on the other side, Koh Samui, Koh Phangan, Koh Tao. I'm gonna be heading later on up again to Bangkok, and then I'll be leaving the country. It's kind of like nice to see that a lot of places are opening up. You don't have to wear like masks anymore in most places. Really, it feels kind of like the good old days of travel with the negatives and the positives. The negatives being the places are absolutely packed, and sometimes it can be, you know, but on the other side, whew, Thailand right now I feel like is the perfect time to come. Let me share a bit more. Let me take you along on today's day. Approaching Ao Nang right now. All of this is rightly considered to stop by for a night, but honestly a bit hectic right now, the timeline, and better just have a little bit more time here in Ao Nang. Gonna be for 2 days over there, so all of this is Ao Nang Beach. This is the famous Ao Nang mountain. You pretty much see it everywhere. You're gonna be staying there, and I'm not sure why this big boat is kind of like passing by right now. They're doing what they want here. Oh, but for real. Crazy, crazy ride. Most scenic boat ride, I probably have to say. Super chill, big boat. It's like a boat tour. Scenic relaxation boat tour.
Okay.
One of the very first places I've ever traveled to in Southeast Asia. Back in the day from Singapore, flew into Krabi, got to Ao Nang, and I gotta say it was not the best impression of Thailand, because I think this place is kind of like the most, let's say, street vendors, different restaurants, kind of like people on the street approaching you, but the scenery still has kind of like a special place in my heart. Just took up the drone, reminded me a little bit of the first drone shots I've took back in the day when I was just starting to make videos in like 2017, 18, I think I've got my first 1,000 subscribers when I was here in 2018. So yeah, quite a special place, but also, oh, look, they're going crazy. They have like fire show there.
Oh my god.
All right, all right. In terms of the scenery, I definitely would stay longer. Riley Beach, the one you saw approaching here, is absolutely super sick. But I think for a little bit calmer vibes, we're going to be traveling to a different place in Thailand. It's going to be a little bit far from here. We're going to have to take a bus, we're going to have to take a ferry, but stay until the end of the video, you will see where it's going to be.
I didn't expect to be so big. Thank you.
What do you got there?
I'm like, I'll have a tom yum noodle soup.
That's
This
it.
is hot pot.
It's a very decent portion. we're driving right now and we might do a little stop at the summit Nangshe viewpoint. Very, very famous. You probably have seen it already in the intro, hopefully. So the weather the past week has been terrible, all gloomy or cloudy. I'm in Thailand just for a few days right now, and luckily for the first time right now it cleared up. We're supposed to do a boat trip, but I got an email that there's a storm warning, and you see it a bit in the air. It's super windy. Just stopped by the side of the road just to see the waves of the ocean, and we'll see. For right now it's sunny, so let's try to use the time. And so, just made it to today's stop, Summit Nangshe. So definitely one of the most epic spots. Last time I was here, it was raining, the thunder, there was lightning. Got actually a pretty cool photo of that, but didn't properly get to see it, so decided to stop by considering the good weather. And you know, I probably already showed you the drone shots. Definitely one of the most interesting aesthetic places, I would say, definitely in the world, at least from what I have seen, especially due to the fact that it is a tourist spot, it is famous, but it's not like overrun absolutely. There's this one viewpoint, which is like $2-3 to get on top of. And then there's this boutique hotel. I haven't checked it out, but it's right next to it. Maybe have a coffee. We're a bit late on time. So today's video is also a little bit about, or let's say this clip that I'm recording, is a bit about Phuket to Krabi, or even anywhere really from Phuket. So you head out from Phuket, there is a bridge, the one that you saw. There's a little police stop. If on your way out they're not checking, I think on the way back in they are checking. Or
but they're checking more for like cars.
Yeah, yeah.
If you're like smuggling drugs or something. That's
well, luckily they haven't caught us this time. And so basically on our way out, after that's going to be around 2-hour drive. That's what we're going to be getting into, to Krabi. So let's go. I would say it's actually fairly nice, fairly simple drive. Super good roads, wide. Can go pretty fast, so let's go. Didn't even plan to shoot this video, but when I came to this place, like, what do you feel? Like,
I mean, this is absolutely stunning.
Seriously.
We're standing this view. I wish you guys could see this.
Oh, trust me, they are seeing it right now. And so last time I just passed through Krabi real quick, didn't really have the time. So actually after this, I'll go to Singapore, to Europe. Like, we'll talk about that later, but staying right now at this place. It's called Amari Hotel. We are in Krabi by, I think, the Tup Kak Beach, something like that. Okay guys, let me give you a quick tour of our room. So I have to say it really blew out the expectations here at the Amari. So it's a very decent sized room, but what I really like is kind of like have a nice seating area in the corner. Everything is a bit kind of like, you know, woody, a bit old school, while at the same time everything is in perfect condition. So I really like that the hotel has like an old vibe while it still feels absolutely flawless. After a couple of hours of being in here, I found this as well. You're opening the windows, you see the whole property as you have seen it in the drone shots. Have not used the bathtub yet, because if you close this down, I think they made the concept in a way that only if you stand here naked, these guys could see you,
but I'm paranoid.
We'll find that out later. No guys, just standing here, the view, you see all these islands in the back there, and like, I think a good amount of the room has a fairly unobstructed view of all the islands. And the craziest part is, first of all, you've been laying here. Is it comfy or what?
Super.
Like, super nice, like sofa. And, you know, back in the day, I used to do a lot of home workouts, and that's probably what it would have been, but they also have a gym here. So this is kind of... Okay guys, coming out of the room, so pretty much everywhere around this hotel, if you look towards the sea, you see the island. So almost any random ledge looks kind of, yeah, really impressive. So walking around here really feels like diving into a little bit of a resort fairy tale story, kind of like the movies at least I used to watch as a kid, you know, American movies. They're staying in a resort that looks all like kind of like a fairy tale, and in many ways I would say they executed it really nicely. So all of the property looks really dreamy like that. So this up there is our room that I just showed you. And yeah, walking around here, it's really a bit like a playground. And I have to say, at the bottom, the beach, the view, this is really what makes the hotel. So it feels like there's like 6 levels or something, so you keep walking down the stairs. I think this is the first pool. At first we weren't sure if it's a pool.
Yeah, because we're arriving fairly late and we don't see anything.
Yeah, we thought it's a pond with fish, but it looks like there's humans swimming in there. So exactly. So this is different type. Actually, this is the hotel rooms, and this is like little villas, or at least at the bottom of it. So here's pool number 1, and oh, look at that! It's like kind of like side pool villas.
Yeah.
So really a lot of different room types. So let's walk through a little bit. And when you come around here, that's really when you get hit with the view.
It's
so
like
you
little by little.
Yeah.
Right? You keep going as a wow.
It really builds.
Wow.
Yeah. It's like you're walking towards the view. So here's another pool. And we keep approaching this amazing view in the back. Let's go. Let's go first. Please turn on the whirlpool. And there we go. Perfect. And all the way down, or approaching the beach, I would say this is the main pool, or at least the biggest one they have. You have these kind of like elephant statues blowing some water in there. And this is absolutely incredible. So you're walking towards the view of these islands. When you're flying drone, you see actually that they're fairly far away, but kind of like the human eye is a little bit like a 35mm lens. It is seriously so picturesque. And yeah, yesterday when we came for dinner, we thought, yeah, gonna be a nice restaurant, but this is like the nicest beach restaurant. So here we are right now in the restaurant, just strolled in to take in the views a little bit. Actually, I think for dinner, that will be the place we'll be coming to. At night, you see a lot, but during the day, wow. Like, we're sitting...
I'm looking forward for the sunset.
Yeah,
I wonder if the sunset sits over there.
I don't know. I think it's on this side. Thoughts on the hotel so far?
So nice.
Oh, really? Really
nice.
Unexpected, right?
Yeah.
Like, we thought it would be like a nice hotel by the beach, can never go wrong with it. But I have to say, it's definitely not the newest one in the area, but especially when you consider that, like, just blows you away, seriously. And it's such a, let's say, immersive experience. And I think another good thing here is that it's actually, let's say, probably in this area, definitely one of the more affordable ones. So I think the rooms start at around $100. Most of them have a sea view, at least from what I can see. So the next day, this was what I missed last time when I was in Thailand. Do a trip, island trip. Basically, if we're looking to the far, we're seeing these little islands. The nature here is really something else. And so the thing that I kind of missed to do last time is to do a proper boat trip around the whole area here. I think this might be some of the best nature in all of Southeast Asia. So guys, quick breakfast here at the Amari Hotel. And I would say the boat should be on the beach, which when they said that that's what they're gonna do, I was like, really? Really? You're gonna pull up with a boat at our hotel, wherever we stay? So let's see where they are. There we are, guys, in the back. Boat and beyond. Good, very good. Yeah. I'm all good. I'll keep it. It's like cameras and stuff. Yeah. Hello, nice to meet you. Ooh, so guys, we made it on the boat. Wow, it's a local boat, but it's kind of like pimped in a way. So we have this like a really nice yellow seating area. So heading out, I'm pumped. That's gonna be good. It's a full day tour to all the main islands. Let's just hope, fingers crossed, the weather is gonna play with us. Here it looks good. There's a huge black cloud, so let's see. Okay guys, after a wavy ride, we're approaching today's first stop, which is quite interesting. Like, I see still our hotel back there, very far back there. So one of the islands we have been looking at is the famous Hong Island. So let's see how we can get on it. I think we have to pay here. So guys, fairly early morning. What is it right now? 9:30 here at Hong Island. So it's quite nice. It really gives you an idea of the whole area of Krabi. You see Koh Phi Phi kind of like in the far. You see all the other islands. And yeah, pretty nice, especially I think if the sun's gonna come out in a bit. So, have the gym, have the beach all to ourselves, or almost. Guys, so this is the Hong Island. Seriously, this looks like one of those, you know, thumbnails we usually do.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
So the sun came out like 10 minutes ago, super clear. So I would say in some ways similar to Phanga Bay, especially from outside. The beach is kind of like a couple of bays, pretty nice. And for whatever reason, we'll always kind of like make our, you know, our hypothesis. It's like on this one side, nobody is here for some reason. This is kind of like the parking lot. So I feel like people think like you have to walk further because there it's really packed. And to me, both of the sides look really nice. So here's a bit of like bay number 1, bay number 2 in the back. Our boat should be somewhere there. So we're gonna be here, and I think with our tour, it's however long we want. So we're gonna be all the way until sunrise, sunset on the boat, and after that there's gonna be kind of a little bit island hopping. So this is the main big island. Hopefully I'll be able to get some aerial shots for you. Your thoughts of the island?
I mean, it's very pretty, but when we just arrived, the weather was quite gloomy, you know, so you kind of feel like it's a lot of people, but then sun comes out.
Different world.
Yeah, the sky is blue, and you know, now it's very nice.
This is like really the thing. I was praying for like the sun to come out, because these type of places you really, you know, can get it different ways, but now just look at it. Absolutely amazing, and it looks like we are in luck. It's moving away.
But our tour guide said if you come afternoon, there will be less people. I would suggest that, because now it's just a little bit too packed, honestly.
But in comparison to Phanga Bay, it's empty.
That's true. Phanga Bay, like you really have to squeeze in. Like, can I just take a photo real quick?
No, it's actually quite nice. Like the beach we left from, Thupkak Beach, I'm telling you, right now, this is one of the most amazing places, and we're in one of the islands that you see when you are looking away from Thupkak Beach. So guys, there's gonna be 4 or 5 stops today. Make sure to stick around, because I feel like the smaller islands might be even a bit more interesting. For now, it's gonna, get a few shots here, enjoy.
Let's try if we can talk to our tour guide to some like islands that nobody goes to.
For a little walk around Hong Island. Like personally, I'm right now super excited to see the aerial shots, which you probably already saw in the beginning. Like I, at this point, cannot even travel without it, just have to see a little bit. Ooh, saying I'm looking forward to see the drone shots here.
Oh yeah.
Gonna probably head out on the boat. And here, yeah, I guess it is a little bit more aesthetic here with a big limestone. There you have like little boats passing by. And I feel like our boat is slightly bigger than the usual one.
I also feel like that.
Yeah. Super nice, seriously. And also they have a viewpoint. I think it says it's around 400 steps to go up. So yeah, overall it's pretty much kind of like a limestone collection around the islands and little bays, or at least 2 of them here. Hong Island, when the sun comes out, truly a little paradise here in Thailand. And even though it is busy, it's still not like, you know, a packed beach. So very nice. It is not nearly as busy as Maya Bay.
No.
Like normal busy, nice busy. Go in here. Oh yeah. I think I know why people are here.
Why?
Because the beach goes much further, like clear sand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, on the other side it's not like that. Ooh, let's go in. What are those? What are those? What are those?
Let's go together.
Alright, got the shoes from the boat, huh?
Yeah. Now I'm going to the bathroom before we leave the island because I honestly don't know what's the next time I can use the bathroom.
And so, on to the next stop right now. I think our boat is already parked up in the back there, so goodbye Hong Island. It has been good. Really nice, interesting shades of green on this island, definitely. And yeah, actually I'm just passing through to Thailand for a week, so I'm really trying to take it in. So got a proper idea of where we are. Definitely one of the most aesthetic islands of all time. Yeah, so also to give you a bit of a better idea of the boat, we're going to be leaving again in a second, but I have to say, like, it's really done nicely. You feel the wood is kind of like freshly oiled. Here we are a bit less colorful than the usual boats. I like it. Very clean. And the best part is definitely the laying area here is like still a traditional boat, but makes everything so much more comfortable. And yeah, inside we have right now like nice cold coconut, some pineapple. Ooh.
We have coffee.
Oh yeah, nice. Look at that, cold brew. That's exactly what I need right now.
Yeah.
Perfect. So, and we got these nice coconuts. Will you try it?
Yeah. Very nice. Boat and beyond flavor.
Let's continue. Okay guys, we are approaching something here that looks very promising, and it's not my haircut. Seriously, this looks amazing. Look at this. Wow. Okay guys, this is probably the stop so far I'm most excited for. And also I just discovered we have a full box. Can you help for a second? Oh. Of nice little drinks. So Thai tea. Okay. Orange juice, boat and beyond. Earlier I had the cold brew. Here I left you some. That's always my duty to leave you the. I'm sure at the end of the ride we'll still be here.
Sharing is caring, okay?
This is all yours right here. When do we get some beer, some watermelon?
Maybe here? Ah, right. Smart.
But we have to take cameras and stuff.
Wow,
How is
that's
it?
like real juice. Ooh, so good. Ooh.
I thought there was only like 2 people, but they keep coming out of the cave.
You give anything.
Monkeys and cave people. Let's pass by. So here we have the local inhabitants of island. Oh, he caught a big crab. And look how he's juicing it up right there.
That's a huge crab.
Yeah, and it looks fresh. You know, he just murdered it a minute ago. Wow, cannot get fresher than that. Get the proteins in. He knows how to do it. Look, so looks like the island is to ourselves now. Wow. Now that's what I call an island tour. You know, guys, with most island tours, commercial island tours that you do, the fact is, like, very often there's going to be boats coming and going in dozens, sometimes even hundreds. And here, literally, there's like 3-4 boats. Right now we're the only people on this beach. It's incredible. So like a little island tip. Here, Hong Island is all the way back there, is this little thing. And here's so many more islands, you cannot even count them. People are sailing, so nice. Catamarans. What a life, living on a catamaran. Oh, look at that, the monkey's eating watermelon.
Yeah.
What do we got here?
Picnic.
Ah, guys, so on this island, looks like now we're the only one here.
Yeah, perfect.
So the boat and beyond squad set up this super nice lunch for us. So we got some Thai food, we got some chicken wings, some nice rolls with the coconut. Can also connect here with your music. Thoughts?
This is so awesome. This is
Yeah.
something I want to do for a long time.
Yeah.
And now we're in this completely private island under a stone. So nice.
Monkey now came here and he's not happy about this.
I wanted to give you some after.
And so soon we're gonna be heading out to the next stop. Took the food on the boat, decided to come out to the island one more time to treat the monkeys. They were so sad when we left with all our food. So what do we got here?
We got some bread and pineapple.
They were sad and a bit angry. So let's see.
Come on, you savages.
Come out, you savages.
Parents.
It's your lucky
So
day.
angry. Come on. Okay.
Where are they?
There we go.
Enjoy yourself. It's for you. No worries. You're very welcome.
This one's bad. Wow.
Okay, and coming around here, looks like there's a bit of a other beach. Not as nice as the main tip, but at the same time, really feels, this is like, you know, the way you want an island tour to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like there's a couple of people passing by with their boats. Some people come on the island and they go again. Seriously, no entrance fees, you know.
Exactly, yeah.
Nobody to like watch you here all the time. So nice. Like, you know, not exactly cast away. Maybe the monkeys are a bit cast away, the two.
Definitely.
You see, who brought these 2 monkeys? There's literally like 2 monkeys, no more. We have been here for over an hour.
And also both are boys, so they cannot make more babies.
How dare you say that? So offensive. Arr! Captain Ray Gong! Master of the seas! Oh yeah! Made it to the next island for today. Let's figure out the name. Let's get on land. And so we are on the next island for today. Phi Phi Island, Tan Bok Korani National Park, Thailand. And somehow today's our lucky day. At the entrance of it, there's a sign with entrance fees, this and that. But somehow we happen to be, I think we're generally the only people on this island right now.
We are the only 2 people.
Yeah, So our boat docked on before. It's not too far from the previous island where we had the lunch. Before, we saw some people over here, but the moment we kind of like pulled up, everybody left. And so I have to say, both and beyond right now, this experience, actually our guide Sky, she was telling us about the fact that many of the islands in the afternoon there's nobody there. So most boats, they run their schedule and you see it, you know, usually it's not like 1 or 2 boats, it's like all the boats come at the same time.
Yes.
And then they leave at the same time.
Yes.
So I would say if you reach out to a company like Boat and Beyond, they probably will be able to help you out with a certain like scheduling. This is the Hong Island tour. So Hong Island is the main thing. We paid like the 300 baht entrance. I mean, what is it, like 300 was it, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
like 10 bucks, a little bit under it. So, and around there, I would say this is really some of the best islands I've seen. Like just purely aesthetically, is Maya Bay maybe like more spectacular, a little bit bigger? Maybe.
I don't know, honestly.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's like I just feel like because Maya Bay has the right marketing and like every
strong
island
brand
here. Yeah, strong brand. I feel like here's also very sick.
Yeah, I would say it's just another version of like Maya Bay's here, just to the fact that we are walking absolutely by ourselves here. Seriously, just cannot believe I'm like, is another boat gonna come here at some point? Nope. And also for some reason I found a few days ago that she has never seen Pirates of the Caribbean. Yeah. So I was like, really? This is like not watching Harry Potter, you know? Like imagine you ask her, like, do you know somebody who hasn't seen Harry Potter? Pirates of the Caribbean is kind of like for me something like that. So we're on part 2 already. And we were joking, you know, in the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie, they like have like the pirates like hung by the islands, and there's like a little, like, I don't know how you call it, like the rope, you know, like kind of like a hanging rope, and at the bottom of it there's like a little like loop for kind of like as
for
if
the neck.
for the pirate monkeys here, because they've been calling the monkeys pirates. But yeah, notes aside, I think there's no piracy other than the monkeys. And it's funny, there's only 2 monkeys there, and they said this island is full of monkeys, so oh look, Black Pearl is pulling up. Captain Jack Sparrow. And so for the evening we are back at our hotel. So nice to be back. And honestly, I realize now, these islands that we see from the beach, that's where we were today. So properly explored it. This back there is Hong Island, this thing. This is one of the other ones. And yeah, back on land, back at beautiful Amari Hotel. It's probably my favorite beach in Thailand here, Tup Kak Beach. Let's get back on land.
Your upper body looks good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Upper body looks good. Show them down.
It's not that bad.
We're getting there.
Okay, good enough, good enough.
I wanted to work out in the morning anyway.